Most people think they're strong until they get triggered. One comment and their mood changes. One insult and they lose control. One opinion and they start arguing like it's life or death. And they don't even realize it, they just gave their power away. Because the person who can control your reaction controls you. Read that again. If someone can make you angry, they own your emotions. If they can make you defensive, they control your behavior. If they can pull you into drama, they're deciding how you think. That's not strength. That's weakness in disguise. Weak people react fast. They speak without thinking. They prove, defend, explain every single time. But strong people, they pause. They stay calm. They stay in control. They don't react, they choose. And that one difference changes everything. In this video, you're going to understand the real power of not reacting, how silence gives you control, how calmness makes you dangerous, and why the person who reacts the least usually wins the most. Stay till the end, because once you understand this, you'll never react the same way again. Like this video, subscribe, and let's get into it. Now understand this. Every reaction is a loss of control. When you react instantly, you are not thinking, you are obeying. Someone presses a button and you respond exactly how they expect. That's not power. That's conditioning. Strong people break this pattern. They slow the moment down. They create space between what happens and how they respond. And in that space they take their power back. They don't rush to speak. They don't rush to prove anything. They don't rush to defend themselves. They observe first. They understand what's really happening. And then they decide if it even deserves a response. Most of the time, it doesn't. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every comment deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your reaction. If you react to everything, you become available to everyone. And when you are available to everyone, you lose control over your own life. Strong people are selective. They protect their time, their focus, and their peace. They ask one simple question: does this deserve my energy? And if the answer is no, they let it go and move forward. That's how they stay focused on what actually matters. If this is hitting you right now, like this video and subscribe, because this is where real mental strength begins. Another thing you need to understand is that silence is power. People expect a reaction from you. They expect you to argue, defend yourself, or prove something. But when you stay calm and say nothing, it confuses them. It takes away their control. Your silence becomes your advantage. You don't need to win every argument. Sometimes not reacting is the win. Think about this. How many times have you reacted in anger and regretted it later? Maybe you said something you didn't mean. Maybe you made a decision you wish you could take back. Fast reactions create long consequences, and strong people understand this. They protect their future by controlling their present response. They stay calm when others lose control. They stay silent when others get emotional. They don't let temporary feelings create permanent damage. If you're getting value from this, like this video and subscribe, because most people never learn this level of control. Another thing you need to understand is that when you don't react, you see more clearly. Emotions cloud your thinking. Anger makes you impulsive. Fear makes you panic. Ego makes you prove things that don't matter. But when you stay calm, your mind stays sharp. You understand people better. You see their intentions. You notice what's real and what's just noise. And that clarity gives you an advantage most people never have. If this is opening your eyes, like this video and subscribe, because this is how real control is built. Now understand this. If someone can make you react, they control you. If someone can ruin your mood, they control your state. If someone can pull you into drama, they control your focus. Strong people refuse to give that power away. They decide how they feel, not other people. They stay in control no matter what's happening around them. And this is where respect starts to build. People notice when you don't react. They notice when you stay calm under pressure. They notice when you don't get pulled into nonsense. And even if they don't say it, they feel it, because calmness is rare, and rare things get respected. If this message is hitting you, like this video and subscribe, because this mindset will change your life. Another truth most people ignore is that people will test you, sometimes intentionally, sometimes without even realizing it. They push, they provoke, they watch your reaction. If you react every time, you teach them how to control you. But if you stay calm and don't break, they either lose interest or they start respecting you. Either way, you win. And here's something important. Not reacting doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're in control. There's a big difference between someone who stays quiet because they're afraid, and someone who stays quiet because they don't need to prove anything. Strong people don't react because they don't need validation. They don't need to win every conversation. They focus on winning in life. If you're still watching, like this video and subscribe, because you're already thinking differently than most people. Now bring this all together. The more you react, the more control you lose, and the less you react, the more power you gain. This is not just mindset. This is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. Right now you might still react sometimes. You might still get triggered. You might still feel that urge to respond instantly, and that's normal, because you've been doing it your whole life. But from today, you become aware. From today, you start creating that pause, because that pause is where your new life begins. That pause is where you stop being controlled and start taking control. Think about it. Most people go their entire life reacting to everything, getting pulled into drama, wasting energy, damaging relationships, making emotional decisions, and then wondering why nothing changes. Don't be that person. Be the one who stays calm when others lose control. Be the one who thinks before speaking. Be the one who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone, because when you reach that level, your presence changes, your decisions improve, your focus becomes sharp, and your life starts moving in a completely different direction. And here's the truth. People might misunderstand your silence. They might think you're weak. They might think you have nothing to say, but that doesn't matter, because you're not doing this for them, you're doing this for yourself. You're building control, discipline, and inner strength. And over time, the same people will realize that you're not weak, you're just not easy to control. So the next time someone tries to provoke you, remember this moment, remember this message, and choose not to react. Choose to stay calm. Choose to stay in control, because that one choice repeated every day will turn you into someone who cannot be easily shaken, distracted, or manipulated. That's the level you're aiming for. If you got value from this video, hit like right now and subscribe to the channel, because this is where you learn real control, real discipline, and real mental strength. Comment, "I control myself," to lock this mindset in your mind. And don't stop here. Watch the next video on your screen right now, because learning not to react is just the beginning. Becoming powerful is next.